Okay, we're here at the start of the year symposium in Athens. Myself and Dr. Kostogiannis were waiting for her lecture to begin. So let's talk a little bit about your talk. But before that, could you introduce yourself and tell us a few things about your involvement in education?
Yes, I have had a long-standing education. I went to school in the United States mainly. I've had some experience in Greek schools as well. But my university education was at Baylor University in Texas, and my master's and PhD was at Hofstra University in New York. And in 1994, I came to Greece, about 20 years ago, and I have been in higher education in Greece. I have been a professor at the university level with college students, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, and I have also consulted with many of the schools in Greece, public schools, private schools in Greek and in English. And so I've had a really long-standing record of education, both my own education and providing education to others, mainly in psychology. I would say that.
So how did you decide to become involved in education?
My interest is in prevention, and I think that that's where education plays a major role in educating the public, educating people that are interested in a particular subject area, and getting the information to them. And one way to do that is through a structured, systematic teaching method.
I see. All right. Could you share one of the highlights in your teaching career so far?
Okay, I've had many.
I guess.
I guess the one that stands out most of all is when students, come back, and I guess it's an ongoing one. It's not really a particular incident, but it's one where students come back and they reflect back on their college experience and the education they received and the memorable, examples that I provided in class, and they tell me that that's what they remember, and it makes my education, I'm at a loss of words right now. It just makes it so. I think it's because I'm so emotional about it, because it just makes the big difference for me to see that everything that I taught them, besides the assignments and the tests and all the evaluations, that they really have taken some messages from the classroom and they've incorporated it into their private life or their professional life, and they really remember. And I think that's what education is about.
The cognitive elements that you're talking about, it's a lot more than that.
And I think that's my passion, in making, lectures and making education meaningful for people.
Fantastic. All right, now let's talk about the start of the year symposium. So what is the title of your presentation?
The title of today's presentation is Cooperative Discipline. And what the theme there is, the basic theme, is how to engage students in learning. And while at the same time reflecting on our reactions to students' misbehavior. So we have a lot of misbehavior in the classroom, and we don't have a lot of time to really sit there and explore and discuss that. We want the students to get into education, get their assignments, get their tasks done, perform well, but at the same time be satisfied and motivate them to learn. It's very important for me.
And what gave you the inspiration for this topic?
Well, the inspiration has come through, my work with teachers in the past, and I see that it makes a major difference in their life. Like there's a few, very useful techniques that I'm going to present today that make a big difference in the way that. So for my past, what I've seen, how it works, how this method works. And it's quick, it's effective, and it's what teachers need to get, their job done in the classroom.
True.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your time. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you for having me.